So AI is trending all over the globe right now, and Nvidia with the latest release of DLSS 4 in January, just pushed the AI in the gaming so much. Not only Nvidia, but also the other companies, the other competitors of Nvidia also have the AI technology, including the consoles now. Sony also just releases their first AI upscaling with the PlayStation 5 Pro.
So I'm gonna tell you, if this one mistake is keep on happening, AI will destroy the future gaming for us. How? Let's break it down.
So DLSS, FSR and XCSS is a suite of AI powered technologies that enhance image quality, boost frames and reduces latency. So in the most basic and short way, I can tell you what is AI upscaling. As the name said, upscaling. So it basically upscale your resolution. Like if you want a 4K gameplay and you turn on this DLSS or any upscaling tech, is basically run your game on full HD, then convert that full HD game into 4K and gives you final output in 4K. But it's very enhanced technology, it's very advanced technology, so you'll get a way better experience in 4K. You will not feel like that this is converted from full HD. You will hardly notice anything that you just turn on the AI upscaling. But what's happening originally, that your game is running on full HD, but with the help of AI upscaling, it's showing you in the 4K resolution. Adding to this, Nvidia, especially Nvidia, has one more technology called frame generation. So what frame generation basically do, now you turn on the DLSS, everything is now running smoothly, but you want more frames. So then the frame generation technology came. You can actually 2x or 4x your FPS. Means if you are getting 50 FPS in any game, if you turn on the frame generation, you will get around 100 FPS. Then if you turn on the multi-frame generation, that is the 4x frame generation, you will get around 200 FPS. And multi-frame generation, 4x frame generation, only supported in the latest 5000 series, RTX 5000 series, and in RTX 3000 series and 4000 series only DLSS is supported with a normal frame generation. One more thing adding to this, DLSS is very old technology, and also AI upscaling is pretty old technology. It's not a new technology into the market. It's been in the industry for 3 to 5 years now, 3 to 4 years now. So it is improved a lot. Like DLSS not only improve your performance, but in many cases, like in 90% cases, it's also enhance your visual quality by a lot. Like you can actually tell the difference by turning on and off the the DLSS, that visual quality is also improved a lot. So all in all, it's a very good technology. Game optimization is the process of improving a game performance and a visual experience. It can also help make a game more compatible with different devices and platforms. Basically, smoother gameplay milta hai. It gives you smoother gameplay, faster loading times, lower power consumption, better compatibility, high quality visuals. So this is the AI upscaling, and this is the optimization. Now we'll talk about how AI scaling is ruining the game's optimization. This is a new game is coming this month on, I think, 28th February. Yes, 28th February 2025. This game is coming, and currently this game is running in beta. And if you talk about the Steam player count for this game, this is the Monster Hunter Wilds beta player count. Okay, so it reaches all-time peak in 3 months is 463k. That is very huge. 4,63,798 peak. And currently also it's a beta, and still 2000 players are playing this game. It is very good number. Like it's a very good numbers. So this shows us that people actually want to play this game, and people are actually excited to play this game. But it's not a free game. It's cost you around $55, 4,500 in Indian rupees. So it's not a free game. But the problem is with this game is the minimum requirements and the recommend requirements. So its recommend requirement is 2060 here, and so minimum requirement is 1660. Minimum is very low, but I can assure you this game will not run even, you will not get even 10 FPS on these specifications that they are recommending, because I tried this game, the beta one, and it's very much not optimized. Like it's poorly optimized if they done anything in optimization. And recommend, they are having a very pretty much good, it's 2060 here, nothing. The problem is not in the recommend specification system requirements, but the thing is, read this game expected to run at full HD 60 fps, okay, with the frame generation enabled. So if you're using 2060 here, if you're using these recommended CPUs here, so you will get 60 fps, but with the frame generation enabled and under medium graphic settings. So this game is forcing you to use DLSS or any other AI upscaling technology, and it's forcing you to even after that enable the frame generation here. Every time you open this game, it will force you to enable the frame generation. It's repeatedly will show you a pop-up that's please turn on the frame generation repeatedly, and by default the DLSS or your supported frame generation technology, the AI upscaling technology is turned on. Like any AI upscaling technology that is supported by your device is turned on by default. You can turn off that technology by going into the settings, but it is turned on by default. Okay, on the very left you can see the everything is running on the native, and on the right everything is turned on including the DLSS and the frame generation, and in the middle in the center only DLSS technology is turned on, not the frame generation. So the only difference you can see, major difference here, is the performance difference. On the native you're getting the lowest FPS, and in the frame generation one you're getting the maximum possible FPS that you can get. Everything is running on high settings, so everything is basically running on high settings. The quality of this game, the visual quality of game is already very bad. If you look clearly at native resolutions and native settings, the picture quality and the visual quality is so poor. The detailing is missing. Everything's just looking flat. Detailing in characters, detailing in sand, grass, trees, even the stones, everything looks flat. It's so bad, like it's hurting my eyes. And then if you turn on the DLSS or the frame generation, the quality becomes more poor. DLSS is the technology, it is made to enhance your graphic, not to make them worse. Okay, so DLSS is actually made to enhance your graphics visual quality, not to make them worse, first of all. So here that's not happening. It's even making the graphics or the visuals even worse. Okay, they keep on marketing and they keep on saying everywhere, even when you turn on the game, that please turn on the AI upscaling, please turn on the frame generation. But in reality this game works even worse with these AI upscaling and all frame generation technologies. I mean, if you are marketing something and you're saying that please use AI upscaling, that means you have worked with Nvidia to make your game looks better and perform better. So then only you are saying that please use this AI upscaling technologies. But in reality your game is not working properly with these technologies. Keeping in mind that this game is gonna be released on 28th February, just in like 2 weeks. So there's not so much margin or time to make improvement in this game because it's so close to the release. Not only this game, but even one more game, Assassin's Creed Shadow, is also latest game, upcoming game that's gonna be launched on 20th March 2025. Okay, so they also just released their system specifications, PC specifications with actual benchmark, and so on their website. So we'll just make this image bigger. First of all, this image is so blurry. I tried many things, like I tried to zoom in, I tried to download this image, but in the end it's just so blurry. Like this is not a high quality image. I think they already knew it, that this is not a high quality image, so that's why they also have written everything in down there. Okay, now let's look at the specification. Okay, what's the problem and why I'm mentioning these specifications? So first of all, this game is only supported ray tracing. So I think there's gonna be no option in the settings that you can actually turn off the ray tracing. But yes, you can select the settings, different settings of ray tracing. It's look like it's the selective ray tracing, standard ray tracing, and extended ray tracing. But it's nowhere, like nothing mentioned anywhere that you can play this game without ray tracing. So everything you're gonna do, it's gonna do with the ray tracing. Okay, so in the selective ray tracing, they have written here in the benchmark section, resolution fps using dynamic resolutions and upscaling. So I already told about you what is upscaling, and dynamic resolution is also same. It's just a setting included within the upscaling. First of all, it's not mentioned anywhere that which setting of upscaling they are using or dynamic resolution. Like no setting is related to upscaling is mentioned here. As I already told you, there's a balance, quality, perform, ultra performance. These all are upscaling technologies settings, different settings, but it's nothing mentioned here. So they are saying that you will get full HD 30 fps on low settings, low visual settings with the i7 87K and Ryzen 5 3600, and with the graphic card GTX 1070, 5700 and A580. All of these three graphic card don't even support ray tracing. So I don't know how they're gonna manage to get ray tracing here. Okay, if you move ahead, you'll get full HD 60 frames on medium setting, but for that you have to use 3060 Ti and B580. First of all, 3060 Ti is a very strong graphic card, and you're even if you're still getting 60 frames and even with the AI upscaling, I think that's not a very good result. Moving forward, if you have 3080, you will manage to get 60 frames on 2K, but again you are using upscaling. Like they have not mentioned anything that which quality of scaling they are using, either if they're using performance or balance or quality. Nothing is mentioned here. Moving forward, all the result they are saying and everything, like it is written here that if you're using 2070, you're getting 30 fps on high settings. This is not good. Even 4070 super, this is not even good. Like the benchmarks and the specification written under is not good. And again they have mentioned bot in here, like in the bottom section, upscaler and frame generation. Intel Xc SS2, Nvidia Dlss 3.7, AMD FSR 3.1. So again, this game is also saying upscaling and frame generation. I have never seen any game writing that you will need AI upscaling and frame generation with this. Like I have played so many games. Like even if you mentioned the recent one, Black Myth Wukong, they have never mentioned anywhere that you will need AI upscaling and frame generation to play this game. And we already know how beautiful looking is Black Myth Wukong. But I don't know why these all companies keep on mentioning AI upscaling and frame generation as the minimum requirement. Why? And talking about the ray tracing in 1070, I have read a subreddit in which is written that they are using some kind of software based ray tracing because this game is not supported on non ray tracing devices, so they have to make a software based ray tracing for older GPUs. This is so sad. Why they're doing this? Just give us the option so we can just turn off the ray tracing if our GPUs don't support ray tracing. Why are you giving us software ray tracing and putting extra effort or extra load on our GPUs? Why? So this is my rival. This is the idle settings. I'll show you my idle settings I play this game on. Let's go on display, and this is going to be my idle setting. Nvidia DLSS native super 660, super resolution sharpening is 60,
frame generation off, and everything I run on in the medium settings. Okay, this is my ideal setting. I play in my Marvel Rivals, and I usually get frames around 150 to 180. Sometimes it boosts to 200. Right now I'm getting 205 FPS. You can look at left and right both also, and I'm getting decent temperatures. I'm getting decent, everything is decent now, nothing is going very crazy. Performance is decent, and look at the quality of game that is looking, it's so beautiful. See, I know Monster Hunter is a open world game, and you cannot compare a open world game with an FPS competitive game basically. But you can see here this game also has grass, stones and tree. You can see here, see the particle, even the when the tree get this shattered, you can see clarity. I'm just talking about the detailing and the clarity of difference that both game have. Now currently I'm having 230 frames here. Okay, 230 frames, and this is on the medium settings. I'm running this game medium, not even high settings, and look at the visual quality, it's so good. Even when I just turn off this, or I'm, by the way, I'm running my DLSS on native, no call ultra quality balance performance, nah, nilla. Or if you go off here, it's just basically not off because then it look good bad. So this is not any AI scaling technology, it's a basic anti-aliasing technology which sharp, improve your edges, the everything related to the edges. So basically I just turn on the AI scaling now. There is no AI scaling I'm using right now. Okay, now look at there is very slightly performance drop, slight performance drop, not very major, and still look at the quality. Still I'm getting very good quality here. See, and at this quality, see now this quality will get enhanced. Now it's, look at now the more sharpness, more clarity here, and I'm getting even 200 cross FPS without turning on this frame generation. This game also has frame generation. If I turn this on, okay, it will take a minute. Now look at my FPS, it's just crossing 300 now, and I'm getting a crazy FPS. Still look at the picture quality, look at the graphic quality, it's very good. Still it's looking so good. Now I'm getting 310 FPS right now. The quality is good. I'm not experience any latency lag also, like no input lag I'm experiencing here. Everything's good. See, I know both of these games are different. Black Myth is different, and Assassin's Creed is gonna be very different, and Monster Hunter is gonna be very different. You cannot compare all of these games to a game like Rivals, I know. But my point of showing Rivals is Rival is the best example of showing the DLSS and the frame generation technology, or any upscaling tech which is going around in the market right now. That AI tech is not bad. It's made to enhance your gaming experience, not to make it gaming experience worse. So what's happening in the industry right now? Many devs and many companies are not taking advantage of this technology. What are they doing? They're being highly dependent on this technology. Like they just stopped optimizing the games, even making them more worse than the current situation or the previous games we had, and marketing only on one thing is the AI upscaling, saying use AI upscaling, use AI upscaling, use frame generation for better performance and better gaming experience. That's it. They are not doing the extra work, and they don't want to do the extra work. Trust me, if all the companies, or even 80 to 90% of the companies or the devs work with DLSS, FSR, or any AI upscaling technology, we can get amazing looking games, and we can easily get over 100 and 150 FPS in every games, no matter which setting we use, and we will get like incredibly amazing looking games in the future. Oh yes, that's it for the video. I try to cover everything that I know, and everything that I can explain you in very clear words that what's happening right now. Share your thoughts in the comments that what you think about the AI tech roaming around in the industry right now. And if you like the video, guys, you know what to do. Hit the like button, and we'll meet in the next video, guys. Till then, bye bye, keep gaming.